a showdown we've circled on the calendar as number 1 goes on the road to face a top 10 team. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see last season's national champions, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Tigers will kick it away to start us off. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So Ohio State's offense comes on the field first today. And out comes this quarterback who's certainly familiar to fans. It's the first game of his final season as he tries to make all that senior experience come into play.
Well, we've seen what this guy can do throughout his career, Chris, but you and I had a chance to talk to him yesterday, and it sounds like he's eager to show people that he's taken his game to another level. Let's see how...
They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Well, Chris, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national contender every single year.
Let's it fly to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. It's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. He'll field the punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So the Clemson Tigers offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And they feature an experienced wide receiver who chose to come back for his senior season, Kirk, and add to what's been a really solid career so far.
Well, the best thing that this guy brings to this offense is knowledge of the scheme and the experience that he's been able to work with this quarterback. This defense better be ready because I think they're going to try to get him the football early and often.
The shotgun handoff here. He's past the marker and still going. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he set up with a first down at the 41.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback who's going to run or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. There's so many different combinations and ways to attack you.
Running out of time in the pocket. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, that one's picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
They'll bring him down just short of the 20. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. He'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds him in open on the right side downfield. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Second and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. Back to throw. It's Walker. The ball is caught. Breaks a tackle into the clear. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Now he's bringing it back. Past the 10. Touchdown, Clemson. A huge defensive score.
Now, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pin him in. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that.
Oh, he fumbles! Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place, just the right time.
The offense now has great field position to start the drive. A direct snap. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Dump off caught by the running back. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Oh, man, this is a tough play for this defense. They have the offense right where they want them on third down. They get the pressure, but they don't account for the quarterback and his ability to scramble and create. Picks up a first down to keep this drive alive.
They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17. Clemson now operating in the red zone. Makes a quick grab. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. He's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. Picks up 3 yards, so second and 7. Back to pass. It's Walker. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. First down here for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll try the ground game here. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Catch made in space. Look out. And they'll get their first down yards before they finally bring him down. This offense trying to get going is putting together a positive drive here in the second quarter. On first down, it's play action. That's caught. It's Roberts. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Good. Nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. The pass ball is incomplete and tried to extend the play, but nobody open. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. The sure hands. It's Maryland. They stop him, but it's a first down. And the Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
And the freshman makes an excellent catch and run there.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Receiver makes the grab. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
And he drops back in the gun. He escapes the pocket. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Back to throw. It's Walker. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from their 25. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Buckeyes will send the punt team onto the field. We're going to kick it away for the second time. And here's the return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking to throw it on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. We reach the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. We'll see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. It's QB sneak.
No gain on the play. That's a first down for the offense.
That's an important first down on that running play. Looking for a man. That's reeled in. It's Hamilton. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
By the receiver.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Nice throw, caught for a completion. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice.
Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The defense scoops it up. Pass midfield. The 30. The 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off. It works out. It gets him a touchdown.
They're setting out to try the PAT. The extra point is good, but down by a touchdown, 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. They'll return it from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. That's caught. It's Hamilton.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Caught near the sticks. It's Hamilton. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Comes up with the catch. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you? And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. And they get the second half started with their running play. Gets the first and still running. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
Here comes the bunch formation. They look to throw it here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Hamilton. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They go with a direct snap. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. Well, here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Hamilton. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid game.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Looking to scramble. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Man, it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. And here's the handoff. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Dropping back. It's Walker. Looking for the wideout. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Handoff here from the shotgun. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Quarterback still with the football. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Buckeyes looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, maybe you hold them to 3 points.
The pocket breaking down. Can't find anybody on 3rd down, throws it away, and now 4th down coming up. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. This is going to be a 21-yard chip shot. Knocks that one right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And tackled after a small pickup there. Second down play coming up. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. On the run here. Let's it go. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he's brought down there. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. On the move now. Pulls it in. It's Hamilton. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Finds his man. It's Hamilton. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
It's 4th down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. Looking for a receiver. This will go incomplete and a turnover on downs. Looks to the left and it's complete. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. The Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
A lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking for a man deep on the right side. It's nearly picked off. He couldn't hold on to it. Don't expect that from such a reliable defender. Brings up 4th down now. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And the wideout goes in motion. Trying for a 4th down completion. Turns it loose downfield. Complete to the running back, but can he get there? They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker. Did a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. To throw, it's Walker. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Great catch when they desperately needed it. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded, but sort of trying to create good field position here. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Well, this is what we hoped for. This is what we expected, Kurt. A tight, tough battle between two really good teams. Now who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these two teams have actually lived up to the billing of two top 5 teams, showing a lot on offense and defense. Now with so much on the line early in the year, tight game, who's going to make the plays to walk out of here the victor?
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught for the completion. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Chewing clock with the running game. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. And the offense will just take a knee. Oh, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another.